Hello, welcome back. In this video, we shall be discussing Harrison Gwam also, his ways of going about his humanitarian activity and VDM's latest expose of him where he collected 600,000 from a woman without doing the woman's job. Please don't go away.
Happy New Year. On the 3rd of June 2025 at about 9:05 p.m, this Instagram account called Tonia Family sent me a DM on Instagram and it says, VDM, please come to my rescue. I sent Harrison Gwamnishu 600k to investigate a matter he posted, which he promised before I sent him 600k. But now he's telling me stories. Then I asked for proof, as I usually do. So when I asked for proof, she sent me a whole lot of proof attached with voice note. Now, how did that 600k get in the hands of Harrison? This is the genesis of everything.
Welcome to my channel. I remain your boy Ernest Omozogbe Adeboye Kojex. If this is your first time of coming here, please hit the subscribe button. And if at the end of this video you enjoy watching, please like, share, comment. Now, in this recent video I watched, we saw VDM coming out with receipts exposing this Harrison further, and man, it was mind-blowing. Like when Harrison had that issue that time, I was among the persons who felt that VDM was just unnecessarily hating on the guy, because number one, VDM brought one guy, the same guy that came to accuse Harrison of removing 5 million from that money was the same guy that was found with VDM or seen with VDM when VDM went to protest in Auchi. So it was as if VDM had something against this guy, and the VDM said he was one who personally called the police to arrest Gwam, and Harrison spent about a week plus in detention, and that brought about bad taste, But in the end, VDM kept saying that this guy has had issues with money in the past. But I never really understood the gravity of what he was saying until today when I watched that VDM video. Man, it was mind-blowing. In that video, VDM showed with receipts a particular woman who said, when Harrison came and posted on the social media that a particular man, a priest, lent another man, I think the sum of 600,000 naira, and with the agreement that the man's son will be with the priest, or maybe the priest was now using the boy anyhow, dehumanizing the boy. And so he now said that he wanted to go there probably to investigate, to of course, as he would usually do, go there, investigate and report the case to the authority, and try to find a solution to it. And he asked for support, and then he dropped his account, and then this woman reached out to him that she would pay the money. The woman single-handedly paid the 600k, and then the arrangement was for him to go to Cross River, and then he said he could not travel from Delta, that the road wasn't good, that he had taken a flight to Abuja, and that he was going to update the woman, the following day. And before that time, it took a day after the woman paid him the money, when the woman didn't hear from him. He now said, they couldn't find the woman's handle. Someone who just paid the 600,000 naira, you couldn't find the person's handle. That means you are dealing with billions for you not to be able to notice the handle of somebody who paid you 600,000. It was not just adding up. And then this clown who calls himself a humanitarian, a person who does humanitarian activities, now said later, told the woman 3 days later that he had to abort his trip to Cross Rivers, that he has sent his team. And the one was like, okay, fine, show me the video evidence. There was no video evidence. And then he said he had sent somebody and that they had gotten the boy out of the place. And the one was like, okay, you posted a video of this boy before. How come you cannot still get video to post? He said that the boy's mother didn't have a camera phone. So with what phone did they post the initial video that brought about the awareness? And then again, he now said, okay, he was going to do, when he now saw the woman was pressing, and the woman was going to go to social media, he now came on social media and made a public announcement that they've been able to secure the boy, that the boy was receiving treatment and all of that. And then the woman was like, that was not our agreement. Our agreement was going to go and investigate the priest, you bring everything, then return my money. He now said, no, he won't be able to return the woman's money. But before then, he had been saying that the woman was embarrassing herself, and he blocked the woman from posting on the social media, so that if the woman should post, only him will be able to see it, nobody else will see it. So, and the woman started telling VDM. But VDM said he reached out to this guy. This guy just lied that, the woman told him to do something, he did it, the woman is asking for a refund. But VDM said he knew it was the lie. But because he didn't know what to do, he couldn't call the guy out at that time. Really, because VDM had started suspecting that this guy's ways are not pure. VDM couldn't call him out. And so VDM decided to, just let the matter die. And VDM stopped replying to the woman. But what I noticed there is this. He now started telling VDM that his return flight ticket was 400,000. Was that what you were paid for? You are giving 600,000 to solve the problem, because what you advertised was 600,000, not for you to take plane. He now said he gave the boy's mother 30,000 naira, and that the boy, and that when the boy finishes his whatever he was doing in Cross Rivers, they were going to pay his transport for him to go back to, I think, Kano State or Kaduna State. I was like, no, this is bad. You didn't talk about the transportation in all of that. Of course, maybe other people would have given you money because you announced it on social media. So why use the woman's money? So obviously, it meant that this guy had something to go and do in Abuja. He just buy this woman's money. And that was why it came as no surprise to VDM when they said they removed 5 million naira out of the 20 million. So it was as if they already knew his ways. And so with this is modus operandi, he was arrested. And if you check, when he took the 5 million and they said he should come and talk, he said no, he would not reveal his operational details. This guy is a scammer. This guy is a scammer. This guy is not just straightforward. You see, all those small things you do when nobody's seeing you. You will go down for big stage where they say he will bring big shit so he will spoil Yash. And now this guy's reputation is messed up. Now with VDM still coming for him, it's finished. Because VDM would say it, if I come for you, you are the victim. If you come for me, you are the victim. Because in the end now, VDM will keep exposing this guy. So anytime this guy goes to social media to post, VDM will go there and rubbish it. Nobody would even trust him with investigation again. Some people may still want to trust him because the truth is that many people will not be able to go into the forest to go and negotiate with kidnappers. Many people will not be able to do this kind of investigation where somebody who wants to bless people, who wants to help people, the person is abroad, but the person just needs people on ground. This kind of person now will not be able to trust. May not be able to do it. So this kind of people may still want to just okay, not just to try the guy. The devil you know is better than the one you don't know because they may not be able to go into the forest. But in the end, this has vindicated VDM. This shows that Harrison Gwam or whatever his name is a person who is not straightforward. And of course, he may have the mind of activism, of philanthropism, of this humanitarian help and all of that. But first of all, he wants to enrich himself. If you notice how VDM started his own help and all of that, philanthropism, VDM was not asking for money from public. If not, VDM didn't for don't spoil. VDM was getting money from his YouTube advertisement program and all of that, and was funneling that money into his activism and his help. And then people started noticing. So when VDM now started his NGO, it was for the like of Burna Boy to put 100 million into it because they had already seen that this guy was already using his money to do all those things. But you from nowhere, you now started. So the money you are making from your activism and all of that, what are you doing with it? What are you doing with the money? You know? So it's each time you want to go on a mission, you ask for people's money, you're not using to enrich yourself. Of course, I know that like this other guy also that was exposed by Skype. These people, I know they may not be making enough money from the YouTube advertisement and all of that, and because they have a lifestyle to fund and all of that. But the truth is that you should still do things with integrity. Do things with integrity. Look at VDM now. They just gave 150,000 naira, $1,000 by Burna Boy. Do you think? The first person was Don Jazzy. Now Burna Boy gave him $100,000. Do you think he may not make 1 or 2 money from it? But even though he says he's going to use the money to change the lives of people, he may still make 1 or 2, but he has already built a name, a reputation for trust. So Harrison, now that you're out, you just have to give yourself a kind of rebranding, and people will not trust you. I can't even trust you. I would rather do it myself than to give it to you because I have this flair for philanthropism and humanitarian activities too, apart from this my socio-political consciousness and all of that. I would rather try to do things myself than to trust somebody like you. You know, your hands are so dirty in so many things. This one, I'm just hearing this. And VDM said this is unmasking part 2, so there'll be part 3. And we wonder what will be said about you. So this just shows that in whatever you do, just know that people, you may not be exposed now, but sooner than later you'll be exposed, and always do the right things. So let me know your thoughts are in the comment section. I remain your boy Ernest, Omosokwe Adebayo Kojex. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Signing out. Peace.